What's up guys, I'm the world's best Smash coach. I put lessons exclusively on Medify. So if you want a galaxy brain like me, click the link in the description and sign up to learn from a goddamn Chad. What's up guys, I want to talk about Hollow Bastion and SMASHVILLE as neutral stages, right? We're getting a super tournament nerd talk. If you're not a tournament player, you're probably like, I don't care, I'm out of here, and that's fine. A lot of tournaments lately have been like adding Hollow Bastion as a starter over SMASHVILLE. I want to discuss if I like that or not. Hollow Bastion, ignoring music issues with some tournaments that Nintendo's working with, is a great stage. Like regardless, it should be on our stage list whether it's a neutral or a counter pick, because it's different enough than SMASHVILLE to be its own stage, in my opinion. If you look here, all the blue lines are SMASHVILLE and the orange lines are Hollow Bastion. Just having a stage that's longer already matters, but then you have a longer stage with, even if the platform height is slightly different, it's different enough that certain characters interact differently. Of course, the blast zone's a little bit longer in Hollow Bastion, but a little bit lower to the ground than SMASHVILLE. However, spiking also doesn't kill you nearly as easily on Hollow Bastion as it does on SMASHVILLE. So with that said, is this a good tournament stage? Is it a good neutral stage over SMASHVILLE? My initial thought process is yes. I think when we look at stage lists, right, the stages that are basically always neutral are PS2, which is like the neutral stage, Battlefield, which isn't really a neutral stage. In a lot of matchups, one character significantly favors it, so it's almost always struck by someone. FD is the same way, it's almost always struck by someone. On some rule sets we see Town City, that's not a neutral stage at all. It's not like a super counter pick, but I feel like there's always a character that's faster than the other one and really exploits it, or just has a lot of range or projectiles. Small Battlefield doesn't really benefit any characters super heavily, and honestly might be more fair than PS2, which is crazy. I think with that in mind, I generally like Hollow Bastion more than SMASHVILLE, because even though you might be arguing that you're getting rid of a small stage, like the only super small stage, which hurts characters like Incineroar or Ganondorf, like, you know, these super close range grapplers, actually a lot of zoners really like SMASHVILLE. It's just hard to kind of avoid their attacks. Mim is actually a weird example lately. A lot of characters can be really overwhelming there, whether because they're super good up close or because there's nowhere to go to evade their attacks. So I feel like SMASHVILLE is another one of those stages, like Battlefield or FD, where you basically like just don't want to go there. It never feels like a neutral stage. Hollow Bastion, Joe, just because of the slightly extra stage size, means that generally those characters like Min, Byleth, Samus actually, or characters like Incineroar, Mario, Ganondorf, who all feel like really good on the stage and you don't want to fight them there, don't feel well in Hollow Bastion because you have just enough room to evade them, whether it's not getting caught up close or whether it's just having room to not be overwhelmed by massive hitboxes. I really like the trend of tournaments using Hollow Bastion over SMASHVILLE, and I kind of hope that becomes a standard, especially because I think with a rule set of PS2, Hollow Bastion, Small Battlefield, FD, Battlefield as neutrals, you know, you get rid of FD, Battlefield because they're not really neutral, and you still have 3 stages that are pretty fair. Very well-rounded stages that shouldn't really benefit most characters too much. I think you see a lot more stage diversity in Game 1 without SMASHVILLE and without Town having Small Battlefield and Hollow Bastion over them instead. Alright, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below if you agree, if you disagree, if I'm beautiful, all that stuff.